Hello, and welcome to my StarCraft 2 commentary. So, this is me and my friend Smithens. I'm Pigodeath down here as the Blue Protoss, and Smithens is my friend that I've known for a while. Let me get my vision. And we're going against two Zerg players on a 2v2 map. So, this should be pretty cool. Yeah, you guys excited? I am. So, I was going to record this a few days ago when I played the game, but my mic totally fucked over while I was recording, of course, and it was like not tolerable, so I had to get a new mic and such. So yeah, I want to speed it up at the very beginning. Kind of a slow start if I remember right. It's been a while. It's been like a week, I think, now. So I'll also go in my vision and talk a bit. So the previous game, as you saw in the chat, we got completely raped because we didn't scout. So I was just talking in chat that we need to scout more and stuff. So here I am scouting. I see he's getting fast gas, which is kind of peculiar. And so I'm getting my gateway, which is kind of standard. My APM kind of slipped right there because I was trying to like scout a lot. So I'm like the low diamond skill level right now. I don't know. I kind of play off and on, so like my skill level fluctuates a lot. So I couldn't really say how good I am. But this wall right here, I did. It was kind of bad, I gotta admit. But I went 2 gateway apparently, and then like my cybernetics core. I'm making 2 fast zealots to do some pressure because he went gas first. He got a late pool, and the blue player fast expanded, so I decided it'd be a good idea to do a fast zealot push. This is definitely not an all-in, it's just some early pressure. And my teammate here, he's got 1 gas going. He's got a bunker up. Whoa, I need to slow this down. Getting some FPS problems. Sorry about that. Note that he does have the rocks right here. He has no vision of right now. My 2 zealots are coming in, trying to do some damage. Man, what is wrong with my FPS? Hopefully it gets better. If not, I'll have to redo this. So he pulls all his drones off, and he kills my zealots. But I kill. How many did I kill? I killed a good amount of drones, like 3 or 4, and some Zergling and such. So he got a tech lab on this barracks, and he's getting a factory and another barracks. Smithens is probably like platinum player or so. He definitely doesn't have the grasp of like opening builds, so I wouldn't copy his build right here. So my macro slipped a bit again, and here I am making a robo kind of late on my 3rd gateway. I have 100 gas to gonna get maybe fast tech or something. And it looks like Smithens is going like for tanks or Thors or something of that liking, because he's getting 2 factories and he's got 2 gas. He probably should expand soon if he wants to get that much mech. Especially since they both probably expanded, or at least one of them did. So I'm getting 2 stalkers now. My 3rd gateway's almost done. Not doing anything with my robo yet because I'm supply blocked, sorta. So I'm just making probes. Let's get the economy tab up. So I don't know if my mic picks up my mouse and keyboard too much. I tested a little bit and I think it'll be tolerable, but I'll try to fix that in the future. I think 1 second. There we go. I have 2 monitors and my mouse is going off the right of my screen and on my other monitor for some reason, but I fixed it. So Smithens doesn't really have much of an army right now. He's finally getting a tank out and siege mode. And I got a lot of stalkers and 2 zealots. I probably should get more zealots because they're both Zerg. And I haven't scouted any tech really besides the roaches. We have no idea what this guy's doing. We need to be scouting more right here. And So I got my observer out so we can scout more. Just like I said at the beginning of the game, getting an immortal out because I saw the roaches. I have warp gate. I have 3 gateways. I kind of have a lot of money right now. Or I can spend a lot of it, but I'm expanding right there. And it appears my teammate's doing the same. I'm going to speed this up again. So, yeah, I got my first immortal out. I have 400 gas. I probably should be teching soon. Getting some sentries. And here I see a layer, a pretty fast layer. It's not extremely fast, but it's like 1 base layer. And you just got a 2nd base up. And the other player has his expansion going for a while now. And as you can see, the teal player, this Zerg player, has a lot of drones. He has 45 drones. This other guy has 30. So he does finally have vision on that rock now. Should be useful. And he's mobilizing a bit to protect his expansion. And I'm getting double forges because this is kind of going into a longer game. I want to make sure I get the upgrades for a long game. And I'm just trying to pump out the probes. Pump out the probes. Come on. Come on, little piggy. So I'm still pumping out the immortals because I really haven't seen their army yet. I'm not really moving this observer around. I probably should be looking for their army right now. And here's a big SCV transfer. I'm trying to do a bit of scouting. I have 3 immortals out. Pretty good number of immortals. Still making a lot of probes. I have my double forge completed. I'm just getting my gas set up. And let's get the army tab. See what we got here. So yeah, I have the biggest army right now, but the teal player definitely has a bigger economy than everyone else, so. Or not by far anymore. I've kind of caught up, but. Let's check out the APM tab. See what's going on up there. My 90 APM. Oh yeah. I should go pro. And I'm getting my robotics bay, just finishing. Let's go in the production tab. Much easier to commentate. No, never mind. It shows what they're doing. Kind of ruins it. Let's just stay on that. So, got my double forge upgrades going on attack 1 and armor. Getting more gateway and another robo, 2nd robo. I plan on doing a lot of Colossus. Here I see their army, a lot of fucking Banelings and Zergling. So their army is pretty massive. So getting my first Colossus out. Got a few more things finishing. I think I have 1 robo too many because like I already have a lot of gateway. I don't really need it that much, but I do have a lot of money, and Smithens is giving some of his money because he's not as good at spending it as I am. So I guess it was a smart decision actually. So he's got a lot of tanks, and he doesn't have stim yet. Is he gonna get that? I don't know. So he's getting an armory for Thors or upgrades. Making a lot of supply depots. He's got a lot of energy on this orbital command. Not so much on this, but he needs to be muling that up or scanning. So I got my first Colossus out. And another gateway coming in. And my armory is pretty big. It's pretty big. I want to speed this up, but I'm getting some FPS problems when I do. So now you can see why I wanted to speed this up. It's kind of a slow start. But I got my Twilight Council coming in for more upgrades and maybe some speed on my Zealots or something like that. I got a cannon just in case of like burrowed infestors. Maybe a little bit of additional protection. I probably should have put it back here more because of the buildings could block it. But here he scans and gets the Ultraless Cavern. I kind of suspected he was doing that just because of his fast hide and stuff. Um, he doesn't even have a third base that we've scouted, and he's going Ultralisk. 2 bases Ultralisk isn't really efficient, but he's got 2 tanks over here. I don't know what I think about that. Maybe like 1 would do, because usually if people won't destroy the rocks if 1 thing's shooting at them. If you have 2, it's kind of overkill. So we've got a lot of Zealots in there, and 3 Colossus now. I'm 1-1. And what is this dude at? He has no upgrades. And so I'm getting 6 supply blocked. I maybe had a few extra minerals, so I made like 5 pylons. I'm still floating really low on my minerals though, and gas. And so is Smithens, I think. Right? Yep, everyone's doing pretty well. So I see the creep right here. That is a lot of creep all the way to our base. So that is not very good. So I'm going to move out and try to kill some creep. I have 4 Colossus. And I have 2-2 coming. And I got my observer out to spot the creep. I have to kind of wait for my observer to catch up though. There's a Zergling on the Zaga watchtower. Here's an Overseer kind of peeking in my base. I got more Colossus coming. I have almost 6 Colossus. So I'm on the creep right now. I'm cleaning it up. These are enemy ones, right? I think they are. I think these are from Overseers. Here's a base on the gold. That's not very good to see. So I got a lot of creep gone. I'm kind of overextending right here. I'm going to try to hit their workers with my Colossus. But teammates all the way back here. Hasn't even moved. I'm kind of on my own right here. So I got another Colossus and 5 Stalkers coming. Let's get a view on the army. I have a huge army. 181 food. Here he comes in. I tried to wall off, but the Ultralisk killed my force fields. The Baneling come in and just totally fucking rape me. And the Roaches come in behind to do a little bit more. My force fields kind of deny them, but the Baneling completely destroyed me. So I got completely wiped up for almost nothing. Those Baneling did cost a lot that he killed me with, but I don't know. So now Smithens is he has 5 Thors. There's 6 Thors actually. He gets fungal growth on all of his infantry. His Thors are doing a lot of damage though. These Ultralisks have so much armor. They already have 4 armor. I have my Colossus back here doing some damage. He's got a lot of tanks back here too. I have my reinforcements running in. It's kind of close. Let's go on the units lost tab. I've lost a lot of units. I kind of threw my army. So we're kind of behind, I'd say, just because of that. But we did win that fight, or at least we're alive. I don't know if we won, but we're alive, so that's good. So I got 2-2 upgrades of my infantry. I got more Colossus coming out. I assumed that they would be getting a Spire by now, but they don't have a Spire, so I'm gonna keep on making my Colossus. He's moving his army up because we just killed their army. And I'm telling him to get his army back, but a little late for that. A lot of Zerglings reproduced for them. And a big flag spike. And there's some police outside. Maybe you can hear them. Hopefully I'm not going to get arrested. Okay, never mind, they went away. So I'm getting level 3 upgraded. Level 3 attack. I don't have a Zealot Charge or Blink. I really should get one of those. Really effective, especially since I already have the Twilight Council. I'm getting a few mortals because of the Ultralisk. Those Ultras do a lot of damage to Colossus and Zealots and stuff, so I'm getting a few mortal in there. He has a lot of Roaches too. I probably should be getting more mortals than this. And I have a lot of probes not doing anything. I really need to expand, but we're kind of contained right now since we both lost our armies. So I'm gonna, here I'm saying we need to expand. So I'm trying to point out that we need to take the gold. That Overseer is just kind of sitting here. I don't think I saw it the whole game. So I got more mortals coming out. And yeah, kind of a slow point of the game. Level 3 is almost done. Let's see what Smithens is doing. I haven't really seen what he's doing. Just kind of make a lot of Thors. Let's see the resource tab. It's got a lot of minerals. So do they. But here Smithens is dropping on this base over here. cleaning up some drones. That's quite a few Ultralisk right there. But he's got another drop coming in. So he's going to clean up that base. I'm taking this gold right here. Looks like a big engagement of roaches attacking Smithens. He doesn't have really much but three Thors. Where's my army? My army's down here. I'm going to try to come back and help him. I got some force fields to try to cuff the roaches so I can help engage from behind. And he's got a lot of roaches in his base, just killing all of his buildings, though. Meanwhile, he's got a drop down here. He's going to kill the queen. A lot of action. They broke it down the back with a lot of Ultralisk. I didn't see that. All these supply depots are going to create a nice wall, though. I still have a big army. I'm cleaning up all these roaches. It's Ultralisk, so many Ultralisk, but these buildings are creating a nice wall. This would be a perfect engagement. Got my Colossus working on them right now. All these Immortals are coming in, too. I got my Observer above, just in case. I think I have it rallied with my army. So he's getting another drop on the gold. It's really wearing down their economy. He's got a Raven out. I don't know what the fuck that's for. So I'm cleaning up all these Ultralisk. My base down here is finished. He's cleaning up he cleaned up all the drones down here. And wow, there's just so much action going on. I haven't really saturated my gold expansion yet. He's got a lot of workers that aren't really doing much, and so do I. Here I am transferring finally. He's taking out this hatchery. He's taking out this hatchery, taking out this hatchery, taking out this hatchery. That's really good. They still have a lot of creep though right here. We kind of damaged their economy, but we don't really have one of our own, so it's kind of even, I think, right now. I have a big army, and I'm making a lot of Immortals because of those Ultralisks still. I think I'm overproducing sentries a bit because they have Ultralisk, and Ultralisk knocked down the force field, so that probably isn't a good decision. So I'm still getting a lot of Colossus and such. These two robo facilities are really coming in handy. I have a lot of gas, so I think Smithens chucked me some gas because that's a shit ton of gas. So Smithens spots a ton of Corruptors. I missed it though, but there's a ton of Corruptors. So I have like 4 Colossus or something like that. Oh, big FPS spike. I have like fucking 6 Colossus. Like 5 Colossus. Okay, so I'm getting my gas up finally, even though I don't really need it right now. That is a lot of them fucking Ultralisk. So they have a lot of Ultralisk and a lot of Corruptors. So I really need to get off Colossus. I need like Mass Immortals or something like that. I have a lot of Stalkers and I don't have Blink. Finally getting Blink, just as I say that though. That is a lot of Corruptors right there. That's like 2 rows of Corruptors. So yeah, I'm just making a lot of Immortals right now because of the Corruptors and Ultralisk. And I'm expecting Broodlord switch. That's why I'm getting the Blink, actually, now that I remember. Yeah, I'm expecting Broodlord switch because of all the Corruptors. It's a counter to my Colossus, and he's switching to Broodlord, so I'm expecting that. I haven't gotten the level 3 armor yet. And he did get the Hive. That's not bad. And I'm messing Immortals. They're doing a little bit of Zergling harass in Smithens' base. Cleaning up some of his economy, or some of his buildings, and I'm coming in to clean that up. So I'm just getting a few photon cannons here, maybe delay it, any attacks that may occur, so I can try to come back and save the base. I'm just cleaning up all these Zerglings with my whole army. That's not smart. This would be a good opportunity to counterattack this base or something. But I don't believe they're doing that right now, luckily. So here I'm getting level 3 armor finally. Still a lot of gateway units. Getting a lot of Immortals. I've stopped pro production because I'm only on like 1 base right now. Or effectively, I'm like 1.5 base actually. Getting Zealot legs now. Getting armor 3 and shield 1. Just because I have a lot of money right now. I'm almost maxed. So might as well get those upgrades. I have a lot of Colossus still. I know they're going to get wiped out really fast. A lot of Immortals. And a lot of Stalkers. And I'm making a lot of Stalkers for the Broodlords I expect, and a lot of them for the Ultralisk. It's a deadly combination. So here's the Broodlords I expected, and a lot of Corruptors still. I'm going to get back to my cannons, and hope he comes to me. Here comes the Ultralisk. I think they have 5 armor already. Here they are. Yeah, they're 5-2. And I can't really put in any force fields on because of all the Ultralisk, but my Immortals are just like destroying those Ultralisks so bad. And I don't think I'm blinking much right now. Here's a big blink for the Broodlords. I'm targeting down the Broodlords. Here I am targeting fire on all these. All these Corruptors are destroying my Colossus count. I have no Colossus anymore. So I have a lot of immortals. Like, you couldn't really see it underneath the Colossus, but I had a lot of immortals. So right now I'm just massing immortals and massing stalkers. I have a lot of sentries still from earlier. Here Smithens is, he destroyed this expansion of theirs, and he's going to plant his own down. I expect they've taken this already. I'm cleaning up the creep a bit with my army. And they have a lot of creep. It's kind of dangerous to be all the way here with my army on the creep, but I just destroyed both of their armies, so I kind of can. So many immortals. And level 3 armor and shield done. I got a lot of reinforcements coming in. I'm just cleaning up their base right here. Gonna kill all their tech. This guy's an ultralist coward. Alright, sorry about that. My fraps completely shot out a big brick onto my desk. And then I ate it, basically. That's my explanation. But I'll just continue from here. It's about where I left off. But yeah, fraps can totally just took a dump all over the place. So yeah, sorry about the weird transition there. But anyway, so I'm destroying all of his infrastructure and base right here. And there's a lot of Zergling running around that he just made. A lot of eggs he just spotted too. He has a lot of broodlords right here. Or not a lot, like 3. Just chucking broodlings all over my base. Killing all of my infrastructure. I have a lot of money right now. But it's getting hard to spend all my money with all these broodlords killing my infrastructure, so I've killed all of his tech. I got one immortal over here killing some drones. A lot of Zergling running around. He's waiting for the creep to disappear to put down his base. And then I spawned a few stalker to try to kill a broodlord or 2. I think I killed like 1. I have 3 more immortals right here. Like I need any more. LOL. So here's a little bit of engagement. I got really nice force fields for the Zergling. A lot of Mutalisks though. I got some shields from my Guardian shields. 1 Ultralisk. Got like 2 kills. But I've cleaned that up. And then my Stalkers blink forward to get a few extra Mutalisk kills. These Broodlings are still working on my infrastructure though. I got I'm spending as much as I can, but I just got supply blocked, so I'm gonna have to remake my buildings. So I'm moving my army back to try to get in position to take out that army. Smithens has done a good job of this game of taking out their economy while I'm killing their army and shit. So props to him for that. Got a lot of workers right here not really doing anything, but they can't really do anything over here either. I'm almost mined out here. And so you're finally getting my army in. Trying to let them all gather up before running in. He's got like 4 broodlords, 5 broodlords or something. I'm cleaning that up. Running in with my stalkers and blinking down the cliff. Clean those broodlords up. Meanwhile, all these Mutalisks are taking Smithens' base out. He's getting kind of mad. LOL. And so I got so many immortals. It's just like incredible. Holy shit! So many immortals. Mutalisk still working on his base. I hear he's going for another drop. Something of that thing. Okay, so I'm getting more gateway to spend on my money. I have a lot of money, and I need more pylons as well. So here's my army coming up to kill these Mutalisk, or at least shoot them away. So it looks like he's really dedicating, so I set off 2 Guardian shields and he ran away. I didn't really get any blinks off to pick a few more off or anything, but Smithens finally got a good economy going again, and it's getting destroyed by the Mutalisk. It's kind of sad seeing. And I guess I'm just ignoring it. Maybe I don't notice it, but I'm running in to kill this guy's base. And I got a few stalkers here running around. Take out that hatchery. And the remaining drones there. And Smithens doesn't really have any unit producing structures really, besides a few barracks and such. So he's can't really do much. Big engagement. I got some late force fields for the lings, so those lings did quite a bit of damage, but my army's just so big. Nice little blink there. That's cute. So Queen getting taken out with full energy. And And finally getting my gateway set up so I can actually get some reinforcements here. I have a lot of gateway. I'm about to get mined out though, which is kind of a problem. Or it is a problem, not kind of a problem. So Smithens is using my base to rebuild his infrastructure in, getting some missile turrets and stuff. And he just destroyed them for some reason. I put up some force fields because I thought this was going to be an engagement, but he ran away. So I blocked myself from getting up the ramp, so I had to retreat. So I killed off a few remaining creep tumors, and I have a lot of stalkers again. Finally replenished that. Getting a few zealots. I'm gonna run in and attack any workers here mining, but I accidentally run into this huge army of Baneling and Zergling. So those get quickly taken out, and I see this hive, and I know I have to destroy that because he's getting his tech up again. And so here I am moving up. All these buildings are kind of creating a choke. It's kind of hard to get my units through there, but it's getting there. And meanwhile, Zerg is taking out Smithens' only mining base. He's got this, trying to get his Viking count up to kill those Crufters, I assume, and the Mutalisk. So here's a big engagement. Some force fields. And so I know he's dedicating, and I throw the rest of the force fields down, blocking all these guys out. A lot of Banelings connect here, but I just have so much shit. Look at that huge wall of force fields. Blink over the force field so I can get a little bit of head start on that base. And so he's losing his entire base over here. My teammate is to the small skeleton crew. And just taking out this guy's hive once again. And he's got a lot of tech, but he's not going to really do much with it. So I'm not mining anymore. This is my army. Can't really make much more. And I'm pretty confident I can win it now. But this guy is harassing our bases though. So I'm going to run back and try to take care of that real quick. I'm bringing off all my probes because they're not really doing anything to attack this guy's army. I mean, why not, right? So here I am saying we got this. I'm pretty confident because my army's so big. Look at that thing. And here I am cleaning up all the Zerglings and stuff. I threw down 2 force fields. They really didn't do much. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I have a lot of sentry energy, so all these Corruptors are taking a lot of damage, and they're gonna all get taken out. And so yeah, here they're GGing. GG. If I remember right, they kind of dragged this out a little bit, so I'm gonna speed up. And I just have a few Mutalisk and stuff they're being annoying with. Pretty sure there's like one more fight, but it's kind of not that big. And if I take my view, this guy has so much money. Look how much money he has. He could have came back and fought back and stuff, but like I think this was his teammate's money, and then he quit and gave it to him, by the way. But he had so much money. If he were to have given it to his teammate probably could have helped spend it, and they might have had a chance. But I think that's what did it in for them. Was not spending all that money. And got a few more lings. Add some nice force fields, and blink back some stalkers. So yeah, GG. Thanks for watching. This was my first StarCraft 2 commentary, and so if you want to give me any tips or anything, help me improve. I'll definitely work out my FPS problems. I know what I have to fix, so it shouldn't be a problem next time. My cat's rubbing against my mic, so say hi to my cat. Alright, thanks for watching.